Good basketball game, all around for us. I thought the guys did a nice job in that first half of staying with it. Cal was really bothering us with their defense, their aggressiveness, and stepping out and pick and roll. Even though we didn't have a ton of turnovers in that first half, we had 5. There were still some bobbled balls. The ball was loose and a little bit too loose for us, and their pressure had a lot to do with that. The end of the half was really important for us, the execution on defense and offense, to give us a little bit of a cushion there going into halftime. And then just really proud of the guys in the second half, how they came out, ready to play defensively, in tune with the game plan. And we were able to kind of finish it, throughout there. Obviously, the fouling, was disappointing, but I thought our guys overall did a really nice job defensively.
Jeff, and then Greg.
I think Cal hit 10 of its first 16 shots from the floor and then cooled off a lot after that. You guys have shown all season that you can score. Did you take a step forward defensively tonight, do you think?
Yeah, I feel like we did. There's no question about it. They're tough to guard. I mean, they seek a lot of threes, and 50% of their shots are from 3, and so you have to get out there. And so you run the risk of getting beat off the bounce. And it's hard to do both, when you're playing against a high-volume three-point shooting team. And I thought our guys did a nice job. The discipline was there the majority of the night. They did get us on occasion, not on occasion, probably too many times at the end of drives with shot fakes. But for the most part, in that first 10 minutes of the second half, we were able to stop them in and around the rim and stay down. And they were kind of left with some really hard shots there, which allowed us to get out in transition. I thought our press was pretty good, even though we didn't get a lot of turnovers or anything like that. I thought our press, was effective.
Greg, Jackie, and then Mike.
I was going to say, to have that stretch of more than 8 minutes, holding them without a field goal in the second half, how critical was that tonight, and how did that help you guys expand your lead?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, we talk about score-stop in our practices all the time. We play a score-stop game, and, certainly during that stretch, the defense was tight, and, the offense was beginning to take shape and take form, and on a night where we didn't shoot it particularly well, we got the right shots, I thought. And I thought our guys, we certainly didn't knock as many as we wanted to down in that second half, but it's hard to argue with some of the shots that we were getting.
Chance Mallory, didn't seem like he was 100% out there, but the grit that he provided you out there, and having 7 assists, 2 rebounds, and having a solid game coming off the bench.
Chance is the real deal. He's a really good player, and he's a competitor, and he's going to play hard for his team and play hard on each possession, and he's amazing. He can find things that shouldn't be there, and he makes it happen. And on offense and defense too. All of a sudden he comes out of nowhere and grabs the ball, and we're off to the races the other way.
Mike and Jerry.
Yeah, Ryan, obviously wins are what you want, but a 24-point win in conference play, those are hard to come by.
Yeah.
Is that significant to you?
I'm not worried about the margin. It's more about how we're playing, and I thought our guys played well tonight. Defensively, we're trying to make strides. We're trying to get better. The guys are focused on that. Offensively, we can't lose that, ability to really share the ball and put pressure on our opponents. And I think we're improving. And it's we can't stay where we're at though. We've got the great teams that want to compete for championships have to take care of home court, and you have to find ways to win on the road. It's tough to win on the road. And our guys were able to do that the other day, which was a huge deal for us. And the focus overall with our group has been there.
Nice line score for Ugo tonight. What's his ceiling?
NBA is his ceiling. I think he can play in the NBA. Hopefully, I know he can continue to play basketball after University of Virginia, for sure. He's just an elite shot blocker, and if he can continue to get better in and around the basket, finishing plays, making free throws, teams need that kind of guy. And if he can get a little bit bigger and stronger, he still can do that. And Coach Curtis is working with him, get a little bit lower. certainly we believe he can continue to play basketball professionally after this. But for this particular season, I think he and Johan, it's like tonight I told him after the game, like they were a two-headed monster. And they both protected the rim really well. And they both were energetic with their play. And I was impressed.
Ryan, the last several games, Malik Thomas seems to have found a more comfortable role for himself, getting shots on offense. Have you seen that performance from him?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Malik is on defense. Like today, it was his best defensive performance. And he fouled a couple of times there at the end, but overall, that was his best defensive performance, of the year. And so he's really worked hard, at that. And the coaches have done a great job of watching film with him and really helping him, because the way they play defense at San Francisco was just a little bit different than the way that we do it here. And so, there's been some growing pains, with that. And but offensively, he plays like us. Like I love that play that he and Sam made, because in the NC State game, we had a break opportunity and the ball found Malik, and then Malik whizzed it to the corner for Sam for three, and Sam banged the three, and it was reversed this game. And Sam didn't make the shot, but I love seeing that because it speaks to they understand that they're supposed to pass. And Malik is wired to score. He can score with his eyes closed. Like, he's really good. But the key is we want him to be a well-rounded player, and he's getting there.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
And,